Are you looking for the next craft beer to drink? Well, maybe Crescent Fresh from Ellison Brewery and Spirits is the one for you. Welcome back, everybody. So we are going to try Crescent Fresh. This was $3.79. If I can get that off there. This is considered an IPA. It does say India Pale Ale on the can. Whoops, it just went off. 6.2% ABV, 65 IBUs. This is a 16-ounce can, so we're not going to be able to fit it all in there. 1 pint, 6.25%. So it does have the ABV, nothing else on it telling us what it is or anything, but that's okay. Off-white head, almost like a lemon color head. I'm guessing that's from the color coming up. I don't want to say medium or small bubbles. It's like in between. They are spread apart pretty well. Even looking at the side of it, they're like bubble wrap. They're spread apart about a finger of head. If we look at the color, I would say a sun yellow color, kind of. I wouldn't say golden. Pretty clear. I can see the light through it. It is kind of hazy in there. I do have bubbles coming up all over the place. Let's go ahead and get a smell. Malt, citrus, pine. The malt and citrus stick out more than anything. There is not a date on this. I've had it probably 2 weeks. But yeah, that malt, citrus stick out the most with some pine in back. Yeah, that's about all I'm getting. Maybe some lemon zest in there. Let's go ahead and take a taste. Very citrus. To me, it's over malty. I'm not a huge fan of malt, but you do get that citrus, then that malt kind of pine in the back as it goes down. But as my palate warms up, it's more of like a lemon that's coming through. No alcohol. 65 IBUs. I think it's low. You're really not getting any of that bitterness in back as it goes down. It's just that citrus up front, that sweet malt, kind of malt bomb, I would say. Then as it goes down, there's really not a bitterness there. Then after it warms up, it's, I almost want to say like a lemon drop without the sour. Medium body, I would say, because of that malt that's present in there. Easy drinking though. Let's go ahead and see if we can fit the rest in here. There we go. It is getting a little bit more cloudy, I can tell just by looking at it. Yeah, I can still see the outline of the light, but I cannot tell it's a box light, let's say. So that did make it a little bit hazier. Smells still the same. Yeah, to me it almost tastes kind of old. Again, there's not a date on here, so I'm not sure, but it could be that that's what they were going for, that malt in there. I do like the lemon, that's the aftertaste, but for me, I would probably have to go with a 3.75 out of 5 on this one. If you've been watching my videos, you know I'm not a huge malt bomb fan, and that's what I get out of this beer a lot. So yeah, 3.75 out of 5. 21 of my friends have rated this, average 3.88. Excuse me. A little over 5,000 people have rated this, average 3.84. Mostly Michigan Beer Reviews does say malty sweetness sweetness balanced with citrus, pine notes, and bitterness. I'm not really getting that bitterness. I'm getting that sweet malt as I said before, but I'm not really getting bitterness out of this beer. Mike gave it a 4.5. Kyle gave it a 3.75. So he's right in line with me. He doesn't say, oh, he does say dry bitterness finish. I don't think it's that dry. I do get some dryness and back, but not. I wouldn't call it a real dryness. There's a tiny bit, but yeah, the overall that malt sweetness is just too much for me. So if you're into that, if you like those double IPAs or something like that where the malt level is brought up, this is definitely one to check out. I would probably not buy this again because I think Ellison has some other beers that I like better. So yeah, so that'll wrap up this beer review. And until next time, happy brewing.